What will happen come Monday? The U.S. and Mexico claim progress is being made to avoid import tariffs. Still, President Trump is threatening to impose tariffs to stem the flow of Central American immigrants crossing into the U.S. from Mexico. CBS 2 political reporter Derrick Blakley live in Evanston with what these tariffs could mean for you when you head to the store. Derrick.
Brad, the U.S. imports a wide array of products from Mexico, everything from automobiles to auto parts to clothing. But if President Trump makes good on his threat to impose tariffs on Mexican goods, the first place most consumers will feel the pain will be their grocery bill. Grocery shoppers are bracing for the possible imposition of tariffs on Mexican produce, bringing the trade war directly to their dinner table.
Doesn't sound great. Don't want to pay more for tomatoes just because they're from Mexico.
President Trump is threatening to impose a 5% tariff or tax on all Mexican imports starting Monday, unless Mexico does more to stop Central American migrants from reaching the U.S. border. However, last-minute talks are continuing.
There's a legal notification that goes forward today with the plan to implement tariffs on Monday. But I think that there is the ability, if negotiations continue to go well, that the president can turn that off at some point over the weekend.
But the president has warned a 5% tariff may be only the beginning. Whether it's 5% or 10% or 15%, who eventually pays?
The consumer. Us.
Because the tariff is passed along to consumers in higher prices with a big impact. The U.S. imports some $13 billion in Mexican produce each year, from lemons and limes to onions and tomatoes, and Mexican favorites like cilantro and avocados. If the tariffs raise prices too high, suppliers can turn to other countries.
All retailers, we're going to do our best to try to defer the costs and get it at the best prices.
But some shoppers bristle at paying more for veggies to force international action.
I think it's an economic solution to an immigration problem. And I don't think it's attacking the problem at the appropriate place.
Now, several hours ago, President Trump tweeted that the tariffs might be able to be avoided if Mexico buys more American goods, which of course totally avoids any kind of issue regarding the border or immigration. So exactly where the whole tariff issue stands right now, it seems, only the president knows for sure. We're live in Evanston. Derrick Blakley, CBS 2 News.